What are you doing in here? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save. Don't come any closer. I mean it.
Naughty Dog has recently launched Update 1.0.5 for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, which brings some much-needed changes and improvements to the game's port. Since its release in March 2023, the PC version of The Last of Us Part 1 has received a lot of criticism due to players experiencing a wide range of issues with the port. As a result of the problems, users started review bombing the PC version, which currently has a mixed rating on Steam. The critical reception is also not good, as the PC port has a score of 57 on Metacritic, which is a sharp contrast to the PS5 version that sits at 88. Now, with the release of patch 1.0.5 for The Last of Us on PC, Naughty Dog aims to address some of the users' biggest complaints. Update 1.0.5 for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC is now available, and it brings improvements in various areas. The patch aims to reduce shader building times for the game, which was a major complaint from the user base. Naughty Dog has also optimized the code to improve CPU performance, along with other performance improvements across different levels of the game. The patch also includes a few new graphical options that allow users to change the density of visual effects, and it adds a very low option for the ambient character density settings. Patch 1.0.5 also addresses other major issues, such as reducing the VRAM impact of texture quality, which will allow users to increase this setting without facing performance penalties. This update for The Last of Us Part 1 also fixes some crashing issues present in the game along with a few additional bugs. Finally, there are some changes specific to AMD users, as players will now experience improved loading times. Overall, patch 1.0.5 for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC is a massive update that addresses many of the issues faced by the user base. While the game's launch on PC was not well received, Naughty Dog has been consistently releasing updates for The Last of Us, with patch 1.0.4.1 releasing at the end of April 2023. It will be interesting to see how the game runs after the patch and if the user score of The Last of Us Part 1 changes as a result of these improvements. Patch notes: reduced shader construction time. Optimized code to improve overall CPU performance. Optimized content to improve performance on multiple levels. Improved level loading to help reduce the number of "please wait" loading screens. Added a new effects density setting, which adjusts the density and number of visually unimportant effects, options graphics. Increased the total number of characters in low and medium settings for character density in environment and added a very low option, options graphics. Implemented additional scalability adjustment for low and medium graphics settings in the game. Reduced the impact of texture quality settings on VRAM, allowing most players to increase their texture quality settings or achieve better performance with their current settings. Fixed a startup error on Windows 11. Fixed a crash occurring on Intel Arc. Fixed a crash that could occur when starting a new game in Left Behind before shader construction was completed. Fixed an issue where aiming the camera at the ground while aiming caused the player and camera to visually stutter. Fixed an issue where sniper aim sensitivity settings did not apply to all weapons with a scope. Additionally, sniping sensitivity has been renamed to aim sensitivity, options that controls a mouse camera sensitivity. Fixed an issue where players could not click, jump to unbound, when prompted in custom control settings, options that controls input customize controls. Fixed an issue where changing graphics settings, options graphics preset, during gameplay did not properly restart the game at the correct point. fixed an issue where adjustments to lens reflection, options, graphics, visual effects settings, lens reflection, were not applied. Pittsburgh fixed an issue where players could consistently fall out of the world when respawning at the bookstore checkpoint. Left Behind fixed an issue where players could get stuck when jumping into electrified water. AMD implemented improvements to loading times. AMD fixed an issue where shaders could take a long time to load.